Howdy y'all, this is CajunMarty coming at you from the heart of the bayou, where the gators snapping, the herons dance on the water lilies. Today we're gonna spin a yarn about them elegant great white egrets, them tall snowy birds that glide like ghosts over the marsh. Yeah, they almost vanished, poof, like a crawfish boil gone wrong. But there's hope in this tale, Shaq, with heroes stepping up like Audubon Society saving the day. And we learned some mighty lessons about not messing with nature's gumbo. Pull up a cypress stump and let's dive in. Picture this. Back in the late 1800s, them fancy ladies in New York and Paris wanted them plumes for their hats. Long flowy feathers from the great Egrets breeding season called Egrets, shiny as Mardi Gras beads. Hunters swarmed Louisiana wetlands, shooting mama and papa birds right on the nest, leaving chicks to starve. Millions gone. By 1900s, egrets teetered on extinction's edge. Populations crashed 90% in the U.S. It was a slaughter worse than a hurricane flooding the levees. How one bird's fatal beauty almost spelled its doom. Them plume markets boomed, feathers worth more than gold. Egrets nested in colonies, easy pickings for gunners who timed it for breeding season. In the bayous here in Cajun country, the skies that once whitened with flocks turned empty. But wait, who stepped in as champions? Enter the Audubon Society, named after that old bird painter, John James Audubon, founded in 1905, but roots going back to 1886 in Massachusetts. They saw the writing on the wall. Them Audubon folks, brave souls like Harriet Hemenway and William Dutcher. They rallied like a feu d'oeil, starting Audubon societies across the states, lobbying for laws to halt the hat trade. They pushed the Lacey Act in 1900, first big U.S. wildlife law, making interstate bird transportation illegal. Then state bird protections followed, and by 1918, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act sealed the deal. Audubon wardens guarded rookeries, facing down armed hunters with nothing but grit and a badge. In Louisiana, they protected key spots like the wetlands, letting egrets rebound. The great white egret, it became Audubon's symbol in 1953. Them wings spread wide, representing victory over extinction. Champions, pure and simple, turning tragedy into triumph. By the 1920s, egret numbers climbed back, thanks to them protections. Today, there's millions across North America dancing in them marshes again. What lessons did we learn from this bayou ballad? First, fashion and greed can wipe out wonders quick. Them plumes cost lives, but conservation flipped the script. Second, collective action works. One voice ain't enough, but a society full of old champions, that's power. Third, protect habitat. Wetlands ain't just for fishing, they cradle biodiversity. And fourth, vigilance. Climate change and pollution still threaten, so Audubon's work ain't done. We learn to tread light on this old earth or lose more than feathers. So there you have it, Shaq. The great white egret's tale of near extinction, champions rising, and lessons steaming like hot boudin. Next time you see one of them old graceful birds, tip your hat. And if you want to help, join up with Audubon. This is CajunMarty signing off from the bayou. Laissez le bon temps rouler for the birds.